Hey, hello, hello. Hey, hey, AunTeaFee about the facts. What y'all talking about today? Facts. Hey. Whoo! For my tea sippers. Not the guests. The tea sippers. They understand that. But listen. So, old Steve Mulroy. They been quiet as church house mice, ain't they? Him, the interim chief, and the interim assistant, they asses don't know what to do with all this mayhem. So now they finna try to make it a nuisance at that club. How many people had to die? Huh? They say you was real liberal. You just don't believe fat meat greasy. You really don't believe these people are really dead and gone. You just going along with the program just because you don't believe it. You say, what's that song? Make a better place. The entire human race. Yeah, we are the world. We are the people. We are the ones to make a better place. So, yeah, because you don't believe that fat meat's greasy and these people are dying. Yeah. But let's check it out. Let's hear what you got to say. 1 minute, Quando Rondo, they said was pleading not guilty. Then I just saw that he took a plea in federal charges to avoid going to a jury of his peers. Baby, if this shit ain't getting deep, let me hurry up and get there. Let's go.
A Memphis club this morning kills 2 men and puts another in the hospital. Tonight, neighbors are fed up with what they say is a hot spot for crime. Thank you for joining us at 5. I'm Pepper Baker.
Hey, Pepper.
It happened at James Lounge in Highland Heights around 1 this morning. Now, this isn't the first time something like this has happened.
Ain't the
first.
The
club was the scene of another deadly shooting in 2019. The Shelby County DA's office also declared the club a nuisance in 2016.
But it's
Our
still,
Stephen Pempo is live outside James Lounge tonight.
Oh, who is
and
this?
Stephen, is the DA's
Eagerly
office
excited.
getting involved again?
Let's hear him.
Pepper, it was just about an hour ago that local law enforcement posted a letter from the district attorney's office here at James Lounge. Now, that letter said that ownership needs to make immediate changes, do things like hire better security, and integrate their cameras with the Memphis Police Department. It was just about an hour ago that local law enforcement posted a letter from the district attorney's office here at James Lounge. Now, that letter said that ownership needs to make immediate changes, do things like hire better security, and integrate their cameras with the Memphis Police Department. Otherwise,
so that they can watch.
Mulroy will seek either a temporary or permanent shutdown of the club. Now, that's welcome news to residents in the area who say this club is a magnet for drag racing and gunfire.
It was like an automatic rifle. Probably pulled the trigger about twice, but it's probably about 10 shots.
Frank Rector says he heard the gunshots echoing through his Highland Heights neighborhood Wednesday morning after Memphis police say a shooting at James's Lounge left 2 men dead and another person seriously hurt. Rector says this isn't the first time.
Once a month I'll hear gunshots from the bar. It's no doubt about it. At least once a month, and it's scary. It's scary.
Records show the lounge was the site of another deadly
Who
shooting
owns
in 2019.
James Lounge?
Rector says the club sees large crowds about 3 times a week, and after it closes, neighbors say the patrons start drag racing up and down Hillcrest Street.
This street, they'll come from the corner and race all the way down, burn the rubber, and then turn around and come back.
Longtime resident Deborah Glass says just days ago, a car almost hit her.
3-4 days ago, somebody was zigzagging and speeding and almost hit me right down here.
Another neighbor, Jennifer Campbell, goes further. She wants the club shut down for good.
It should be closed down. It's a nuisance to the neighborhood and to the city.
Other neighbors would at least like to see a greater police presence from MPD.
The nights at the bar is busy. If they were here, like when they get out of the bar, that would be a big help.
Now, within the last half hour, a man in a white pickup truck and wearing a blue blazer came up and removed that letter from the door here at James Lounge. Now, I asked him if he was the owner. All he would say is that they will be cooperating with the district attorney's office.
And since last night, there's been another shooting in Binghamton, down the street from James Lounge. They still shooting, y'all. This was around 2:30. A kid. And the old cheeky judge is back in jail again. Booked again after diversion was terminated. The harassment. You know, she was stuck on that coochie from that girl. She couldn't leave her alone. Y'all remember? She back in there. She couldn't leave the drugs alone, and she couldn't leave that cookie alone. She said, good. I just can't. I can't get enough. She can't get enough. And she happy about it. Look at her. This woman was making 17 grand a month. Something like that. And she couldn't leave that cookie alone. How could a judge that sent people, well, hell, half the time she didn't send CMG and them folk, gang members and stuff to jail, but some folks she sent to jail, and she can't stay her ass out of jail. What type of shit is this? And she's smiling. She says, cheese. And we know who her attorney is, right? Her attorney is Art Horn. But you know, if her money funny, he gonna drop that ass. Y'all do know that. This is the one that look like Aunt Linda. God is on. These are his plants that can't kick the habit. Yeah. Gotti wanted to kill Dolph over Coochie, and she can't hold her job. She can't hold her position over Coochie. Lord, y'all weak. Y'all weak to the cookie. Y'all weak to the cookie. So y'all remember this crash where them 2 dirty cops that got fired and tried to go to DeSoto County to get a job, and then they got in trouble there too. They went on a chase, pursued these people, didn't have their sirens on, or did they have their sirens on? They chased them down and didn't render aid. Y'all remember that? Let's listen. They in trouble. Maybe this is some of the shit as to why we ain't seen Chief Davis. That ass in trouble. I tried to tell y'all.
At a Memphis club this morning.
Oh. Yeah, I remember that now.
All right, well, new at 5, the city of Memphis could be on the hook for $1.5 million because of a crash from a police chase that killed 17-year-old Jasmine Kynes last year. Kynes' mother is asking for that amount in damages for her daughter's death and her other daughter's injuries from that crash. Investigators determined the chase was unauthorized by the now former MPD officers Marquavius Williams and Ontarian Malone Jr. They were indicted by a grand jury and are currently out on bond.
Yep. More dirty cops. Yes.
And also known as Quando Rondo, agreed to plead guilty today. It's in connection with the federal drug trafficking investigation. Bowman is scheduled to enter a plea to a lesser included offense. He is accused of being part of a conspiracy to possess with intent to distribute controlled substances like meth, fentanyl, cocaine, and marijuana. WJCL 22 News spoke to the rapper after his plea deal.
Don't give up, because you never know what life will throw at you. Life will throw you a Jesus, God. In other words, God, you could be walking in the rain today, then tomorrow, by the snap of a finger, God will have you walking through sunshine. So never give up. That's something that I want to leave off with the whole wide world. Well, thank you.
On pretrial release has been filed under seal.
Better known as the Savannah rapper Quando Rondo, pleading guilty to a federal drug charge in court. He now could face a sentence of up to 5 years in prison.
He told News 3 he wants everyone to know that the criminal charges do not define him. WSAV's Kaylee Fedko was in the courtroom and she spoke with Bowman after the plea.
He's talking. He's asked him to be redeemed.
Yeah, thank you, Tina and Andrew. Now, earlier today, Taekwon Bowman, or Quando Rondo, came out of these doors at the federal courthouse to embrace friends and family. This after entering a change of plea in his federal drug case. Now, I also had a personal conversation with Bowman today, and it was very positive. Taekwon Bowman, or Quando Rondo, came out of these doors at the federal courthouse to embrace friends and family. This after entering a change
deal
in his federal drug case. Now, I also had a personal conversation with Bowman today, and it was very positive. He told me that he is a changed person and wants everyone to know that.
You know, I just want everybody to know, man, I'm a changed person. I'm changing every day, and God got the last say so.
That is Taekwon Bowman's, better known as rapper Quando Rondo's, main message after pleading guilty to a federal charge of conspiracy to possess with intent to distribute marijuana. Bowman changing his previous not guilty plea in federal court to this lesser charge, waiving his right to a jury trial.
I really want to give an apology to the city of Savannah, and I want to give an apology to my family, friends, loved ones, most of all to my daughters.
He tells me he wants the public to know that he has changed.
I'm changing I'm changing myself. It starts with yourself. Change starts at home first.
Bowman says he's hoping his positive attitude and faith in God will send a message to his loved ones and fans about embracing change and persevering in trying times.
It don't matter the circumstances. It don't matter the levels of how bad something is. God could bring you out anything.
He can bring you out.
So, with that being said, you know, like I said before, I'm walking by faith and not by sight. Nothing can break me. It's just gonna make me even more.
I plan to still rap.
I'm a forever rap, and
he ain't been set that free.
Fake music.
And he says, despite what the public may think of him because of his criminal charges,
don't judge a book by its cover. You have to read it first. You have to read it first.
Now, with that guilty plea comes a sentencing date of December 12th here at the federal courthouse. And until then, the judge is permitting Bowman to remain out on bond. Reporting live in Savannah, Haley Fedco, W3 on your side.
Harris County, big bust again. Money laundering. Scamming folk. And let's listen.
5 at 5. 4 people are in the Chambers County Jail tonight, accused of stealing hundreds of thousands of dollars from dozens of people in our area.
Mount Bellevue police started the investigation, and they say the alleged crime involves stolen data from the dark web.
Hackers.
Yeah, Eric, police tell us they know of 35 victims of this particular scheme, and these people didn't click on anything or give out their banking passwords. They simply woke up one morning to find money missing from their accounts. And it was back in June when Mont Bellevue police realized a trend with some fraud reports. Found a few other local departments were working similar cases and then connected the dots to determine they believe a local group of people are responsible. So far, 40 total arrests have been made, some as far away as Georgia and Illinois, but many were here in the Houston area. These 4 people, all from Baytown, are who police say are the
How much y'all want to
ringleaders.
bet Memphis in there?
Gregory
Memphis,
Edwards
Arkansas,
III,
probably in
Doc Frank, Jason Gibson, and LaJewel McGilbray. They are all charged with money laundering and engaging in organized criminal activity. Police say they got a hold of financial information off the dark web from data breaches and used it to then wire money out of people's accounts. The total amount of money police say they stole is somewhere between $360,000 to $600,000. Many of the other arrests that were made were people accused of letting these guys use their bank accounts to funnel the stolen money.
Once they get the information, they start making wire transfers out of the victims' bank accounts. But in order to be successful, they have to transfer that money into a clean account. And then that's where they begin recruiting other people.
Now, Chief Ellison says that most of the other people arrested were friends or family of those main 4 organizers in this, but they said they did do some advertising on social media, kind of advertising folks to make a quick buck by helping them out. Now, coming up at 6:30, we'll have some more information on what you can do to try not to end up a victim.
Okay, tea sippers, we have a sipper who's asking for prayer. Miss Debbie Hudson, she's always there. She's always, showing support. She's asked for us to lift her husband up, asking God to be a fence around him. Y'all know I'm going to ask for God to be a fence around. He's a healer. Yes, and he has all power in his hands. And we ask God to heal him, restore him whole. He don't have to be better than what he was before. Just make him better. We ask that in Jesus' name. Heal him, restore him, renew him in Jesus' name. Amen. So, big chat talking about Yella Beezy and Boosie Badass, accused of having something to do with Mo3's demise and the shooting incident that happened at Big T Bazaar in the hood. Let's listen.
Cost you nothing to hit that like button, fam.
Hit the like button. Shout out to Big Chat.
Everybody is saying Yella Beezy's career is on decline since Mo3 died, right? In Texas, they saying Yella Beezy wasn't doing no media. You know, he wasn't an approachable type of guy. We all know that when that situation went down with Mo3, Yella Beezy, Trap Boy Freddy, the first names that came up. We all know that when it come to Boosie and Mo3, their relationship was real strong. And after that happened, Boosie pulled up in Dallas, right?
The memorial.
When Boosie pulled up in Dallas, he
balloon
ended
release.
up getting shot. It was a shocking because we have never seen nothing happen bad on Boosie end like he did other than getting locked up. We never seen him get shot, stabbed, nothing like that, beat up or none of that, right?
Summer is here and you've got...
I thought before we get into details, I said, well, it's going to be an eye-opener for Boosie. But I guess I was wrong. Because I'm seeing Boosie get in a whole lot more situations, man.
Yep.
And God is real, homie.
Oh, he's gonna preach
take his hand off of you. Ooh. And y'all are beginning to feel like you gods because you got money, people respecting you like you God. But I'm here to tell you, fam, it's finna be a big turnaround. He already turning hip-hop around. If you're not looking, he's intervening. A lot of artists getting killed. We seeing them get gunned down, go to jail. They paying for what they put out in these lyrics. And it's real manifestation. Now, Yella Beezy spoke on, he was on Say Cheese, Boosie, for the first time. And he spoke on Boosie knew better. Boosie was saying he was on his way, telling Dallas he was on his way.
Oh, so he knew better.
Saying Yella Beezy did this. Yella Beezy saying, I didn't have to do it. You know, he was putting that out there. He knew better. He said, just like me going to Baton Rouge, you know, saying if it was vice versa, somebody would have got at him too the same way. You feel me? Yella Beezy said that he was trying to reach out to Boosie to make things right, but Boosie never did rock with him because of the Mo3 situation. And he was saying, he know, Boosie know, but Yella Beezy was right. What he was saying, like, who gonna pull up in Texas, like, pretty much, like, who Boosie think he is?
He went to Oak Cliff.
Like, this is real beef that's going on for him to pull up in Texas, and he absolutely right. I don't know what was on Boosie's mind to go to Texas right after in Dallas.
Well, he didn't have to go to Oak Cliff. He could have went to Skidmore Ardelia.
Y'all got ties, and Boosie could have lost his life. It was a big weapon, fam, that they was using. They come through spraying. They wasn't playing. This clip is going viral with Yella Beezy saying what he's saying. A lot of people don't like Yella Beezy because of Mo3, like Mo3 had some soulful music. I got to say, especially when he died, people, you know, felt, but Yella Beezy was explaining how he stayed out of a lot of different things. You feel me? when it comes to social media, doing interviews, like Mo3 was doing interviews, and he did do that, I got to say. But he still had the people knew the beef still was there. But it's crazy how that have crippled Yella Beezy's career.
Absolutely.
Because he didn't really stay active with the beef like Mo3. See, once you get on that beef tip, you're going to have to stay on it in the rap tip. You understand what I'm saying? Like, because that's what people are going to take you for. If you look at Finesse 2 times in his career, which is still going, but people, when he started chilling, people start falling back off of him. He didn't really stay active with the beef like Mo3. See, once you get on that beef tip, you're going to have to stay on it in the rap tip. You understand what I'm saying? Like, because that's what people are going to take you for. If you look at Finesse 2 times in his career, which is still going, but people, when he started chilling, people start falling back off of him.
Yeah, he started telling.
You feel me? Because this is wrong. It's just like being a street dude that's in the gang. Hey, there ain't no chilling. Y'all being in prison and got a gladiator school, it ain't no chilling. You got to get down. And that's what they really wanted to see from Yella Beezy. Matter of fact, Yella Beezy was hit up in Dallas.
Yeah.
Before Mo3, the situation happened with Mo3. Yella Beezy was speaking on throughout this interview that his family is a praying family. And that, you know, he been protected by that. For him to understand that is wonderful and beautiful for him to be a hip-hop artist, because that's exactly true. You know, he could have lost his life that night. And God is trying to show Yella Beezy that, hey, this rap thing is just a stepping stone. See, these dudes think that they life over with once they follow, get to going down, or they ain't understand that it's wonderful and beautiful for him to be a hip-hop artist, because that's exactly true. You know, he could have lost his life that night. And God is trying to show Yella Beezy that, hey, this rap thing is just a stepping stone. See, these dudes think that they life over with once they follow, get to going down, or they ain't hot as they used to be. Man, it was a blessing for you to sign a deal. Don't you know how many people trying to get up out the hood and do the same thing? That is a blessing. God be wanting a lot of y'all to move on and you stay stuck in it until you go to jail or get killed. Look at Fetty Wap. He wanted him to move on. He gonna go back to selling drugs. Still trying to uphold this image, put more with this. When God allow good things to happen in your life, accept that good thing and don't try to overdo it. Because he didn't do it for you to overdo it. He do it for what he gave you. And you need to accept that for what it is. I think Yella Beezy is coming into a time in his career right now to where he need to focus on more businesses other than the rap game. Because that pretty much died when Mo3 died. Because the beef was dead. People wanted to see the beef. They don't really even care about the rapping no more, fam. A hit song. Look at Sexy Red. Them records ain't hitting, man. And a lot of more of these artists, not just Sexy Red, but these records is not soulful records. That's gonna be classics that last forever, that people remember. We have got so far away from that because it's based around sex, money, and murder. That's it.
That's
sex, money, and murder. It ain't no soul in it. When Mo3 passed Trap Boy Freddy, and we just seen Trap Boy, ever since Mo3, he been getting in situation after situation after situation.
Feds on their back.
Mo3 died, he went out on the interstate where Mo3 was killed. It was like he couldn't get through. Trolling at his best. Now I understand that Mo3 was trolling them two. You feel me? But it become a time to where you gotta know when to hold and fold, like in a chess game. Because I keep saying, it's gonna be people make mistakes towards you, and you gonna make mistakes towards people. It's gonna be people say things about you, and you're gonna say things about people. And once you get caught up in your own selfishness, like you can do it and can't nobody else do it, that's when the Most High comes.
Okay, y'all, I'll be back.
And show you that you're human like everybody else. I need y'all to understand
Shout out to Big
what
Chat.
I'm saying. Because if you look at the rap game, if you look at Texas rap game right now, you can see they intervene with the Most High that's trying to wake a lot of them up to do other things. Most three manners, you see it, Rainwater, that's why I salute Rainwater, because he speaks from a spiritual level of understanding, homie. It's a reason Mo 3 was able to sing like he was able to sing, fam, and we felt it. It was a reason Mo 3 come up in the church and we heard the church, you know what I'm saying, in his music, just like it's a reason that he gone. The Most High allowed that situation to happen for us to look at, you know what I'm saying, and try not to make it happen in our life the same way.
Facts.
We went off and forgot the church about him. He got caught up in the rapper. The Mo 3, he forgot Melvin, fam. And when you forget who you really is and get caught up in that character, like I be telling my Charleston White, I understand that character, but you gotta remember you Charleston White, homie. And what?
So this is Estgee artist, Lumike. Was it another inherited beef? Inherited? Sacrifice? I don't know. But he's CMG related.
I'm making it home. All I know is I'm making it home. All I know is I'm making it home.
All he knows he was supposed to make it home.
If it's me and you gotta go. All I know is I'm up my pole. I can really care less how it go. All I know is I'm making it home.
They go to sea. Shout out to hip hop. I is hip hop.
Chaos in the Highlands. Early.
Baxter Avenue left 2 men dead and 1 in the hospital. And still, tonight, no suspect in custody. This is Wave News at 11. I'm Ward Jollis in for Noel tonight. Within the past year, the Highlands neighborhood, one of Louisville's popular neighborhoods for nightlife, has faced increasing scrutiny over violence at bars and nightclubs. And this after
free ass Jeep out the freeway. We the reason for it, bad and that zip on his stomach, and a couple is their homies. Mr. Keeback block round them pop.
When we reported that Trinity Randolph was the youngest victim in a double homicide that happened on Collard Avenue. Family members say she was in the house with her father, Brandon Waddles, when they were both shot and killed.
I ain't when I put that on my terror. Niggas dying, that shit they test. My mama told me for his pocket. Get all upset.
can't shoot and drive. I crashed the whip, I thought it was my time. You ain't
The extra fun PD will provide extra security measures at a rap concert in downtown Louisville this weekend. Louisville rapper Estgee will perform at his Summer Jam event. It's at the KFC Yum Center tomorrow night. He has more than a...
That's when Bigt, Bigt was
in the alley, looks like he got shot in his right arm.
Police say that when officers arrived, they found one man dead. The second man was shot and transported to U of L Hospital, where he died. The third man went to Norton Women and Children's Hospital, and he's expected to survive. This...
Yeah, they know and I know, man, if it's up, they gon' get seen a bit.
When I was growing up, it was about the drug dealers, about who got the money. Now it's about who killed the most people.
So the shooter.
Oh, wow.
The shooter is more praised than the boss, than the big dog.
The rap artist who and manager who posted the bond, they didn't give a damn about 3-year-old who got long they're selling their music.
I'm a rap nigga that really rap niggas. Difference is he's a rap nigga that
They
never
putting it on EST.
To sum it all up, who's the action figure? Give me a stove and a pot, I make my action.
To take back Louisville streets gang, or EST.
Make no mistake.
Alleged to be a part of the Everybody Shines Together gang, or EST.
Make no mistake. These subjects are violent offenders.
They under RICO.
She says are terrorizing the community.
Take off 1 or 2 individuals
at the scene.
Committing violence.
I just hope we can all just elevate higher and just stop being so angry.
Don't say your poor, fuck going to the stove. I still be thinking about little pets, wish you ain't leave that part. TJ sit down, took 25, I know it break your heart. Wish I could go back to the days when we still roll the charge. Instead I'm hunting with this blick, trying to leave some ripped apart. And shit so fucked up nowadays, niggas don't know they place. Think they gon' take what I done earn, quick way to lose your face. Me, I think about you all the time, ain't no way I forget.
Kentucky, Floyd County, Kentucky. Louisville gets real brazy and things go left real quick. If you don't know what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen, Estgee artist Lumike, Lil Mike they call him, lost his life last night in Louisville, Kentucky. Weeks ago, his manager Big Beach was already caught up in the situation. So Estgee got a lot of things he's going through and going on right now, and things are not looking crazy or gravy for him right now. So what we're gonna do is show you guys these receipts. So his manager Lil Mike was killed after ongoing feuds between the West End versus Newburgh. And it's just a lot with the East and West right now. And things are going wild because the Louisville community is taxing out Estgee's homies. They're not taking it anymore, nor waiting for police.
From Sunday's murder scene. Now the club's manager says that everybody is welcomed here, but many are saying that's the problem.
Shots fired at or two extras outside. What? One white man.
Because of our name.
Chaos in the Highlands. Early Sunday morning, the area filled with hundreds of people.
Multiple shots heard. We got people running.
Police were dispatched to the 900 block of Baxter Avenue between Highland Avenue and Broadway around 1:45 a.m.
A gunshot victim in the alley. Looks like he got shot in his right arm.
Police say that when officers arrived, they found one man dead. The second man was shot and transported to U of L Hospital where he died. The third man went to Norton Women and Children's Hospital, and he's expected to survive. This uptick of violence in the area is something community leaders believe, and now community advocate Demetrius McDowell agrees with.
Something going on. It's a great opportunity for retaliation.
While some makes them a target.
The issues that I feel like that they're going around and saying that at our establishment is because we do.
We
are working both locally and
not you know.
Now, what's going on is strings of violence. Now, if you guys don't know, Lil Mike was killed in the worst way that you can get killed. Less than 2 weeks after their associates, the manager of Estgee, Big Beach. Now, Big Beach was very notable around the East gang, that is, and he did a lot, whether through music in the streets, but he was well respected. Unfortunately, he would meet his demise as well, as far as other strings and members of the East gang have also been getting murked in these streets left and right. Now, they also have been contributing to the homicides of Louisville and doing a lot of things in Grand Gander. Now, this concert over here by Estgee, it was given extra security measures, stemmed from the 2021 investigation that busted about 10 EST street gang members in a federal drug operation. We'll play that a little bit later for you guys. Now, what happened was they provided a lot of security to protect the concert that Estgee was going to do in Louisville.
The extra PD will provide extra security measures at a rap concert in downtown Louisville this weekend. Louisville rapper Estgee will perform at his Summer Jam event. It's at the KFC Yum Center tomorrow night. He has more than 1 million followers on social media. The EST
I'll be back.
name stands for Everybody Shine Together. In 2021, the FBI and LILMIGO